Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to your new Jackrabbit Illustrated B-Team spin-off show.
Scared money don't make money.
That's right, folks. Scared money don't make money. The spin-off show from the B-Team with Ben and Brendan making their picks against the spread just like old times, with the addition of Alex Kenkel and his computer model that is featured weekly on JackrabbitIllustrated.com. As usual, the B-Team and all Jackrabbit Illustrated podcasts are live on the Jackrabbit Illustrated Facebook and Twitter pages, along with being live on the FCS Fans Nation YouTube channel. Also, if you don't catch us live, be sure to tune in on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, or any major podcast outlet in between. As always, the B-Team is brought to you by our title sponsor, Kubota Dealers of South Dakota. If you need a tractor, utility vehicle, construction equipment, zero-turn motors, parts, service, and more, there's always a Kubota dealer near you with 8 locations across the great state of South Dakota. Stop in today and get yourself into some orange equipment. And we would also like to thank our segment sponsor, Cubbies, Sports Bar and Grill in downtown Brookings. If the Jacks are out of town and you need a place to watch them, head on down, get some Chislic cheese curds, beer, and burgers. And now, without further ado, scared money don't make money. Everybody, welcome back to another edition of Scared Money Don't Make Money. Thanks for joining us again, B-Team Mafia. Of course, big shout out to our title sponsor, Kubota Dealers of South Dakota, and John over there, who I fatally mispronounced his last name last time. So, like the true professional I am. So, anyways, we're here for our pick segment. Ben is joining us from a land far, far away. And I picked it right when he was drinking water, so he couldn't talk back.
That's all right. The Northwoods of Minnesota, way up here in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. Took forever to drive up here, but thanks, Rev. I just got done with the work function, so yeah.
I said the same thing verbatim. I asked if he was a Dapper Dan man. Yeah, tonight
I am. But anyway, we recapped the picks. Recap the picks on the Monday night show. We determined that I officially have lost in the pick standings. Brendan has won. I don't know. Oh yeah, you're one game ahead in the win column over the computer. So
oh really?
Yeah,
but not
I think that's
percentage-wise.
Not percentage-wise. No,
whatever
no.
Numbers guy.
No,
numbers guy.
What is Kevin? What's a Venture Brothers villain? I've never heard.
Now
that
I'm going to look it up.
It's
you just keep
old
talking.
TV show.
I assume so. Kevin's old.
Hey, now.
I love that. All right.
Let's see.
Well, anyway,
there's a lot of options here. None of them look like you.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll move on from that. We got 4 games to preview here, or not preview, pick. And we also have a solid JIAI segment. I had some time to put that together. You're showing maybe like the one with the red down a little further. Down one more. Over. That one, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway,
sure.
Witness protection program. Why?
Because of your background.
It's because of my background.
Yeah,
I was laughing at Rev's
It does.
comment.
It does.
I'm in a hotel
like
room, man. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's just move along. Yes, Italian nachos are back. For those of you that don't know, that didn't listen to our Monday show, I had some yesterday on the way up here, and Alex and I did, and they were awesome. Like go ahead.
It's the thing. Like anytime you get any nachos at Cubbies, but it's like they're designed to share, but then you have them yourself as just like your order, and then I don't know how Ben stayed awake on the drive up there the rest of the way because I was fighting for my life at my desk plenty yesterday.
Seriously, it's a lot of food. So if you're hungry, go get those Italian nachos. On my way up here, I was like, oh, it's like later in the day. I guess it's time for supper, Rev. And I grabbed some food and I like took a bite and I'm like, no, I'm not hungry.
I'm still
like,
full.
Yeah.
Same thing happened when I had dinner last night. Well, and I reffed a quad last night, so I didn't get home till like 8 o'clock. And even then I was like, yeah, still not really hungry after doing all that activity on the mat.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. It was Ray, I'm not staying at the Holiday Inn. I'm staying at the American. It's a classy place. No, it's just down the street from where the conference is. So I love how you guys are just any
change, man. That's why I had to up my background game. All right, while we're talking about backgrounds, so I always show up and Gankle here, for whatever reason, puts himself on and then walks away from his computer for a half hour and he's not in there. And I want to set it like he's got a little fireplace going you can't see. And
that was like my wife's Christmas present a couple years ago. It's her office. It's
so like, festive. You can put it up like as one of those fireplaces that you can put up on Netflix now on your TV. You can put up his background as that, especially with the JIAI you would find in what
that's Claire's JIAI. Come on now.
Okay, never mind. Preschool, not Saw.
Love that.
Not Saw.
All right. Well, let's get to the games here. So David Bender had some as well. That's good. Had some Italian nachos.
Oh boy.
A quad is 4 teams at one wrestling event, Kevin. I know down south you guys don't wrestle much down there, but
do they not? I did not know that.
Wrestling is like
very big down there.
Georgia, Texas, the rest of the South. There's only like 3 D1 programs in the South.
That's kind of crazy. I was not aware of that. All right. Moving on. Let's get to these picks. So we have an emergency alert here. Oops. I don't know. From Ron, it's probably not real. He says
he's talking
being a little dramatic about what came out. We don't have the time
FCS.
on this show to get it. We can save that for a B team episode.
Okay.
Because if we get into that, this will be an hour and a half show.
We don't need that tonight. All right. Let's
No, Dustin,
go.
They did not. That is not legal in folk style. I don't even think that'd be legal in freestyle, but we're already getting off track. We haven't even started.
We are. All right. We're going to start with the game that's on Friday night is it on like ESPN probably, I assume?
ESPN 2 or ESPN 2.
Oh, hold on here. Let me share it. You want me to share the bracket?
You sure can. That'd be great.
I'll think about it.
All right. Well, anyway, Montana is a favorite by 17 points at home against Furman. The total is 45. Alex, what does your model say about it?
So I'm also going to include, because I used to include this in my write-up, but it was redundant. Then I realized I didn't. I'm not doing write-ups for playoffs, so I don't know if people care. But I'm also going to include the effective odds. So anyhow, here we go. Model says Montana by 16 even, so it's going to take the Paladins to cover, but Montana has an 88.1 chance per win to win this one. I think Montana will cover. I don't know. Furman's had a good year. They're a decent team, but Montana's kind of on another plane right now. They are playing lights out, and I just don't know that Furman has the horses to keep it within 3 scores.
Oof. What did you say the line was, Ben?
17.5
it's
or 17.
No way. Oh.
Yahweh.
No way. I'm going to go ahead and I think I'll take the Paladins in this one. I think they'll keep it close. They haven't had a lot of games get away from them. Just their style of play doesn't lend to a lot of points. So I'm going to go ahead and take the points with Furman in this one. I could see it snowing and the southern team getting absolutely drugged, but I'm going to go ahead and take the Paladins to keep it close. I don't see them winning. But then again, we talked the other night. I'm glad that line's huge because I can hedge my bets because I feel like if NDSU is going to win, then Furman will win. We've had this conversation. So go ahead and give me the Furple in this one.
17.
Surprising no one, Kevin is on my side with picking the SoCon
right.
team. I'm stunned.
Yeah, that's very, very surprising.
World's biggest Furman fan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think I got to take Montana. They've just been rolling, and I expect them to continue rolling. I'll take a Montana 20-point win. I'll eat those points for sure.
Awesome.
Yep. The next game we got is Albany going to Idaho. Idaho is a 5.5-point favorite at home.
Computer says Vandals by 7.51, 69.25% chance to win. So the computer is going to take the Vandals to cover there. I will disagree. I think Albany's really stout defensively. McCoy really struggles when you put some pressure on him. Saw what a good defense did to him just last week, right? I think Idaho should be favored, but yeah, I think Albany covers that spread. I think it's going to be damn close.
I'm going to go ahead and take Albany outright here. Like a lot of CAA teams, this was our first chance to watch them in this round. And I'm going to go ahead and take them, man. Their defense is no joke. Watching them play Richmond, they were flying around. Their defense impressed me, honestly, more than Montana's, which Montana's got a hell of a defense. Outside of SDSU, I think they might have the best defense in the field. So I'm going to go ahead and take Albany, especially the other thing about them as well is their quarterback reminds me of Mark. Like watching him play, dude's a baller. Ran 3 dudes over to get into the end zone when they were already up by 2 or 3 scores. Like he's got that dog in him. So go ahead and give me Albany to pull the upset on the road. They've already played in Hawaii. They've played 2 FBS games so far. I think they're going to be ready, and I think a lot of people underestimate them a little bit. So give me the Scooby-Doos or the Great Danes to win this game, and I'll obviously take the points.
Yeah, I think I'll agree here. I do think Albany, based on the way that Idaho's lines looked against Southern Illinois, I think Albany has a good chance to win this one. And if not, I think they'll keep it really close. I'll take Albany here as well. We'll do one more game before the JIAI segment. We'll come back to Matthew Kroll's comment here. The next game we've got is a huge matchup. It's on ABC, I believe, at like 2:30. You got it on screen there. 2:30 on ABC. We have NDSU
2:30 Eastern. That's
Eastern.
Yeah.
My bad. 2:30 Eastern. There you go. Thank you. Yep. We have NDSU going to USD, and the away team is favored by 6.5 points, which in the FCS playoffs, it's rare for a seeded team to be a touchdown dog. It's kind of crazy. Alex, what does the model say?
The model says homeless cows by 7.25, so it will take the cows and the points. It's giving them a 70.81% chance to win this game. I'll agree. Obviously, this was back week 4 or 5, whatever it was. Big win that jump-started JSD season, right? But not to take anything away from that win, but you go back and you rewatch that game, you look at the box score, you look at some of the drive charts. USD, to win that game that they only won by 1 score, had to win the turnover battle by 1. They had to force NDSU to settle for 2 red zone field goals. And over half their points came on 2 plays. Do you think they can repeat that performance? I do not. And I don't even think they'll cover. I think the Bison win by 7 pretty easy here.
It is very, very rare for a team to beat NDSU twice in the same season.
Right.
And you got to have a hell of a squad to do it. The Coyotes down in just South Dakota, they have a good team.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a great team.
Great.
So I'm going to go, and God, I hate it, but NDSU is going to win, and they're going to win by 7 to 10 points. I'd love to say that, well, everybody's saying that NDSU is going to win and USD is going to be motivated and they're going to pull it off and da-da-da-da-da. And yeah, this isn't your normal NDSU team, but I just don't see it happening. NDSU is going to be focused. They admitted they weren't focused for that game, and USD won by less than one score. I don't think the crowd is going to be. If NDSU starts to get a lead on them, USD's screwed. Jordan says that it's possible just South Dakota went conservative in the second half. It's possible, but it's also more possible that that's just what they're flipping offense. I almost did it.
It's just what their offense is.
Right.
That's just what their offense is.
Oh, I love that. Sorry, Podfather. Don't look. Don't look. Look away.
It's like the movies where like the mom's pictures on the bedstand, then they put
right. Put it down. That's great.
Anyways, I'm taking NDSU to cover. I lost whatever point I was supposed to make.
Yeah. This is as soon as that guy, the kicker, whatever kicker it was for Montana State, as soon as he missed that extra point, I was like, oh God, now NDSU is going to be in the semifinals because they're going to beat USD. Like Alex talked about, it's not that win up in Fargo. Yes, it's a good win, but man, like you said, you go back and look at it. It's not repeatable. It's not going to happen that way again. So I will take NDSU to win by 7 to 10 points, like Brendan said. All right, let's go ahead and do the JIAI segment brought to you by me. This, did you just kiss it? Oh my God. That's great. Yeah. Yes, Ariel, he does need you to come help. Anyway, while I pull up JIAI, Brendan's going to tell you who this podcast is brought to you by.
Cubbies, who brought Italian nachos back, baby.
Yeah.
Bunch of studs up there. They are donating $2. Count them. They originally said $1. They have up to $2 per Italian nachos that they brought back. As some people might say, the JI Italian nachos that they brought back. Huge shout out for them. We are so excited about that, especially for them being so cool about it after we just sprung all of our tomfoolery, and all of a sudden their Twitter notifications went wilder than I am 100% sure they have ever gone. So get up to Cubbies, get some Italian nachos, donate to Alex's lemonade stand. But also they've got booze. You can burgle curds, the whole works. So get you down to Cubbies and then watch this JIAI.
Here we go. So in the spirit of playing Villanova.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
Even more better.
Villanova is a Catholic university. Oh. Yeah, exactly. Had to go with that. Another.
That does not look Catholic at all.
I mean, why not? It looks like. Well, up top there, it probably doesn't. Yeah.
Well, the JIAI part doesn't look super English font. Looks like a different language. Looks a little crusadey, for being honest.
We've got some reactions from the Mercer loss, the Bears throwing up the white flag. I mean, you could kind of tell, like, as soon as PV got rocked by Freeman, like, I felt like he wanted to just throw out the white flag right there because he kind of knew what he was in store for.
Justin
This
must
one
be new here.
This one's just kind of mean. I can't see the comment. What did it say?
He says, "What's this have to do with football?"
Well,
nothing, Justin. You'll get there.
Well, Sir, do you understand the context here?
Oh, I can't
Mercer scored 0 points. You can't hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Anyway, this one's kind of mean. Mercer, they didn't score any points, so I had to put the big 0 up there. Then I've got previewing the Villanova game. We've got Jack Rakota stepping over the Mercer or stepping over the Villanova players there.
Those uniforms almost look like Montana State.
Yeah, they do a little bit.
A little bit.
This one actually has the actual Villanova on the helmet there, which I like. I don't know. This is supposed to be a jackrabbit, but it looks more. I don't know. It's a mythical creature, I guess.
Well, it's number 3 goat. It's Amar Johnson.
There you go. I like it. Stepping over the Wildcats here. And then my favorite 2, we've got the Jackrabbit stealing the Liberty Bell. Villanova's from Philadelphia, if people didn't know that. And putting South Dakota State on it. And then we've got Jackrabbit murdering a Philly cheesesteak from Philadelphia there. So, yeah, that's what we came up with for JIAI this week.
Villanova is a Catholic university, Justin.
As Ben previously mentioned, yeah, Villanova is a Catholic school.
Oh yeah, sorry about the Anyway, that is all I have for JIA this week. Our last game.
But did you see the thing from Kevin here? Brian Williams hits $5,000. Northwestern Mutual will donate an additional $1,000 to him.
What?
He's like $45 away. And I know he's going to hit that because I still have to donate my $50 for.
I do too.
Yeah, so we got 150 coming in. Let's go.
No way. An extra 1K? That's awesome.
And Jim was asking what the tomfoolery is going on with Bauman and Alex's lemonade stand. He has one donor with deep pockets who is donating $100 a point. That
for
USD
what?
scores. I don't know.
The upcoming game or the past game or what's going on?
Like I think it's like all the playoffs or something. He's up to like 91 points.
No way.
Yes, he's donating like $9,000.
Well, we're looking at the bracket. Let's see.
So
40. We're at 34 anyhow.
But he's fighting B Team Mafia, so it's still like
they fixed it.
We are Legion.
He's back down.
No, but that's what the deal is. You can see that's what the donation is. It's $100 per point.
No, I'm saying they fixed it.
Math doesn't jive though. That's only $340.
No. That's what I'm saying. He's back down to $1,500 now. So I think they fixed it. I don't think that was real.
What, they score 3.4 points?
Oh, $100 per point? I thought you said 10.
Yes, $100 per point.
Criminy.
Yeah, no, anyway, it's gone now. He's down to $1,500.
Oh, it was the
Brian
past
Williams.
Game. So
Brian Williams is up to $49.55. Anyway, the point is
$3,400 that he gets.
All right. The point is that Brian Williams is killing it. Thank you to Northwestern Mutual for doing that. Thank you to Cubbies for helping us raise some money. All right, let's get to our last game here. We've got Villanova coming to coming to SDSU. SDSU is favored by 20.5 points at home. It was more before. It has gone down. We're using the updated line. SDSU by 20.5. Alex, what does the model say?
Model says good guys. 20.165, 92.42% chance to win. So the model
say it again. How much? By how much?
20.17. So it's just barely going to take Villanova.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
What was the line you cut out when my headphones
20.5 is the latest.
Is the line. Jesus.
Shoot, I don't know. That weirdly feels right. You know what I mean? Because I almost feel like it'll be close in the first half, and we can really wear them out. And it's just going to be how much do we shorten the second half by controlling the ball. So I will go. What the heck? I'll take the good guys. Give me the points.
It is really hard with how this defense is played to assume any team's going to put up more than, say, 14 points.
Right.
However, this is the team with a lot of the same players that put up 21 points on us in a half. Not the same defense, obviously. I understand that. They got some real capable dudes who understand how to play against us, and I would not be surprised if we have a little bit of adjustment. I could see this being one of those teams where opening drive score, because sometimes that happens with us against good teams and things like that. And then, maybe they get a later touchdown. Nova's got kind of a goofy defense at 3-3-5. 20 points. That is so disrespectful for a quarterfinals game.
A little bit. I don't know what's more disrespectful, this for Villanova or being 6.5 dogs at home for USD.
I think this for Nova, because you can kind of understand with the pedigree behind NDSU and the lack of pedigree behind just South Dakota. Why it thinks that. And I think if you went through Sam Herder, or maybe it was BMAC, had posted an article going through average margin of victory for each team, and NDSU was like second with 19 points per game margin of victory, and USD was like, of the 8 teams left, they were like 7th at 9.8.
Hold on, I have numbers for this.
SDSU was SDSU was first at like 27.3 or something. It was insane. Almost 10 points per game better than everybody else.
I never published this because it wasn't as interesting as I thought. But I graded each team based upon expected margin versus record. And USD is the 14th most overachieving team this year. Like, they should be should have been a 7-win team in the regular season, basically, based upon their stats and margin. Fun fact that came out of that: Western Illinois should have had -1 wins based upon trends.
Which, honestly, somebody get him a trophy for that. That is incredible.
That's an impressive stat. That's legit.
Hey, that'll boy, Rev put Brian over 5K.
We'll do the old drum roll, please. Update here.
Boom.
Oh, yeah. 5,055. Nice.
Which makes it 6,055 plus another 150 will make it $6,205 for Mr. Brian Williams. We have weeks to go, BT Mafia. This is awesome.
Love it.
However,
did you make your pick?
I'm going to take Nova.
Oh.
I'm going to take the points with Nova. It's so many points in a quarterfinal. Like, it hit me like today. This is to go to the semifinals. They don't get much bigger than these games.
Right.
Like, second round, first round, you're like, yeah, hey, playoff win. That's awesome. It's not like you're not excited about it. But like the gravity of it hit me today, like, ooh, 1 round away. Like,
I know, right?
Right here.
Yeah.
Like, it's getting serious. And when you see lines like that, it makes it, that not go on. And Villanova has been tough games every time we played them. I just have a hard time swallowing that many points against them. I can see us going up like 28-7, and then they get a garbage time touchdown that makes it 28-14, something like that.
Right.
And honestly, the games are a lot better for us. Oops, sorry, I accidentally stole a comment that somebody's throwing up. But Ryan, it goes a lot better.
Ryan,
if that guy gives me help.
Make sure Mark knows Brendan thinks they can't do it.
There you go.
Yeah, let's phrase it that way. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh my god.
No, it's crazy.
Ron,
I mean,
Ron's
go
giving
ahead.
me mad shit. I'm 13 games over 500 against the spread. Get
That's true.
out of here.
That's true. Yeah. Like you said, you take it for granted, right? Like we've just been winning. And like you said, this is a quarterfinal game for a shot at the semifinals. Like, it's tough. Like I posted that tweet the other day about how we're favored by 3 touchdowns, and like these upcoming games, we're going to be favored by a lot. And it's just, like it's hard to. There's Deb.
Yep.
Love it.
That guy's gonna shoot me with a paintball gun or something this next game, I think.
Yeah, it's hard to stay, like humble about it, I guess. But yeah, enjoy it. This is a fun run. I will take SDSU to cover the spread. I think that we win 37-14, maybe 37-13, somewhere in there. Yeah, so I'll take SDSU there. Other than that, I don't have a whole lot. Get your tickets to the game, $10 tickets. Yeah. Get there early to tailgate. Bring some friends. Yeah. Anything else here?
GYATDJD.
Yep.
Be there.
It's get your ass to Dana J. Dykos.
Okay, thanks. I appreciate you clearing that up for me.
Your face, you're like,
Trying to keep it PG, but yeah, these boys deserve it.
I'll put the Podfather away if we're not going to be PG for a second, if you want.
Jimmy has really said he really wants sold out playoff games.
Yeah.
And we're letting the head ball coach down. I don't know how else you put it. So
yep.
All you people, there's a post going around forums about some guy, Yotes fan, was pissed that all the bars in Sioux Falls are Jackrabbits bars, which is okay. But if you're one of those people and your ass is on a bar stool in Sioux Falls, fix it, damn it.
Shame on you.
All right. With that, as Jim says, as we always say, go big, go blue, go Jack.
Go Jack.